Hi there, this is Jeff, and today I'll be talking about Facebook page monetization and how you can actually make money out of Facebook. Now, you'd be thinking, well, why would I actually need a page? Well, for one, if you created a group, you couldn't actually customize it the way you wanted it to be as to compare to a page wherein you can actually customize the photos, add codes that would actually make your site look good, and even an opt-in page. So it's sort of like a mini squeeze page for, and you can actually add a lot of people compared to the limited friends that you could actually add on your actual profile. And you'd be wondering, well, how would I start a page? Well, what would I do in terms of starting up a page? So basically, a page is where you drive people and create your network from there and sell your items. So one of the things that you have to keep in mind is to always search for a keyword that would actually be very beneficial on your part, to which whenever they type down those keywords on the search engine, they can actually find your page, okay, or that would lead you to your page. So you have to think of a specific keyword that would be competitive enough for it to show up on the search engines, right? So you just don't create a page just because you wanted to. However, if you wanted it to be that if you care less about being searched on the search engine, you can actually have your business name itself if that's what you wanted. But for traffic's sake and for getting people to come into your page, a way of doing it is using keywords instead of your actual business. But anyway, I'll drive you through this one by one. It's kind of long. So what are you gonna do first? You have to actually for you to be easily found on the search engines. Yes, we've discussed about that. And you have to create a page. So after creating a page, what would you'd be thinking, what would I have to do to choose from? Would I be a product, would I be a service, or would I be a public figure? So most people really don't associate your business with your face unless you're a public figure, right? So if you're choosing your product or your service as your page your as your page name, or your, what do you call this, or your photo, um, these people would actually recognize you for whatever you're selling, okay? And if you're selling a product, always choose a product page or a service page, depending on your niche, of course. And never use a public figure, not unless you really are one and people can actually recognize you, and probably they hear you from television, they get to see you from television shows, or hear you on the radio and stuff. It would be much easier for them to distinguish as to what your services really are, if it's a product or it's a service, or you being a public figure, a coach, or whatever. Now, how would you create a welcome page? Now you have to consider your logo. Always have it in there, the details of your expertise, of course, and the contact, your website, your product, and the structure of your business. Have it all there rather than fragmenting them into a lot of different ways. Have it all there. It's a bit more condensed in one page. You also before actually starting up your page, have somebody do your welcome page, just in case if you don't know how to do some coding stuff. Actually, I'll show you one. Okay, this is Mary Smith, and if you go to her page, she actually has a welcome tab here. So whenever somebody comes over to your site, they'd get to find out that this is who Mary Smith is. Let's give this an example. She's Mary Smith. She's the affiliate queen, a social media speaker and trainer. She also has a video in her Facebook page that would actually inform people about what her product or services are and what she actually do. So it would be much easier for people to recognize her just by simply browsing through the whole page that she has, right? Now, when you go and like the button, I haven't logged in yet. Anyway, now that's it. I forgot my password. This is what happens when you kind of memorize a lot of passwords. What's my password anyway? Okay. If you go to her page, you can see that for an affiliate person, she actually has about 22,780 people who's actually following her. Okay, so these are the potential clients that you can actually reach out to whatever your product is. These are people who are actually your potential clients. Now let's go back to my mind map. You also have to engage with the conversation. You don't have to make your page sound like an advertising tool all other, repeats everything over and over. Just make it feel like your profile. Converse with these people, with these people who ask questions about your certain product or what it can actually do, and also engage with those people who actually already have the product and who could actually share their testimony on how the product works. So participate with wall posts, be a customer support, give personal feedbacks, share information, always share content, and always motivate your followers. Okay, how do you actually do that? Okay, now since the web 2.0, it's web 2.0, it's social media, it's necessary for you to be social. So be light with your subject and always use plain English as much as possible, and have a very good conversation with these people, that they can feel that not somebody's working your pages for you. Okay, if you go to several pages, you can feel that it doesn't seem like these people are actually talking, because the way they respond could sound a bit more generic. Always also do the push strategy. So there's actually a way for which people would actually commit and be attracted to engage with your product. Push the product, however, don't make them feel like they are obliged to buy your product. Just continuously give them information. Brought them to your page, so that means that you're looking forward to whatever products that you have. So always engage with them, so you may actually take them to the flip side of your fan page and convert it to whatever process that you have in terms of monetizing it. And it's actually a function driven strategy, and it's all about value proposition. And if people don't feel that your product is, if you're not proposing your product or services in a way that people are not convinced, they're not going to go on their own to your site or drive themselves on the flip side of your page and purchase your product. Now, also be a customer support. In pushing your product, do not push it in a way, these people, like you hear a lot of people come to your doorstep and sell these products, and they're like, yeah, you gotta buy this makes your whatever, these are your benefits and stuff. The manner of these people selling the products to you would sound annoying, just like any other salesperson out there who knocks on your doorstep on probably in midday where you're sleeping, and so don't push the product. Rather, be more informative on what the product is, or what your services are, and what you can actually benefit. And don't go overboard in giving promises that are not actually what the product does. Okay, and give them what they want. Don't play around with giving less content. So let's say you're into a business like selling caps or your accessories and stuff. Don't give people a hard time of giving you PMs, IMs. Ask me about how much it would cost or whatever. Just give it as it is. Show the photos that you have or the products that you have, and give a little detail about what the product does and what it can actually do. Fragment them. On the first part, you can post your product and say, this product actually drives traffic to your site, and how would it actually do that. Give the details of it. Okay, just give it as say it as it is. And if you're selling clothes or accessories, just give them the price, so that they don't have a hard time waiting for you, because you wouldn't know. Probably that person has money right now and they're really so into that product and they wanted to buy it, and then they just have to wait for like what, 12 hours, 24 hours for you to respond back as to how much you're actually selling the product. So just give them the cost so they would know, and just in case they have the money at the moment, they still wanted to buy it, they could actually purchase it anytime. They could actually drive themselves to your site on their own and purchase it. Also, do not change the product price like some people do. Like, Facebook is a really small network. Somebody knows somebody, and that's what the suggest tool of Facebook can do, right? So if somebody in their Facebook profile must have posted like, let's say I got this product for a price of like $39.99, and then somebody purchases from you let's say for about $48.99. So be consistent with your price, because that's how you actually earn the trust of your potential clients. What else? Give them also your personal feedback of the product. Let them know how it actually benefited you, how it was advantageous on your part, and why it's good. Not just because you're selling it, but you're also a user of your own product, right? Also, share information, because as I've said a while back, there's no need to cut out on the information. Share it the way it should be. And always make your potential clients feel emotionally engaged with the product so they can feel the necessity to buy it. And in order to do so, show them pictures, show them photos that are done, that are very inspirational, something like that. And they can feel that it's not just you totally selling them a product, okay, that you want them to engage with the product because it's beneficial to them. Now, you always have to keep in mind that your potential client may not be buying it right now because probably they're broke or whatever, but the fact that you have given all these information, they're full of this information, this will actually let them drive themselves to their site, and they would eye on your product, and they'll just make them feel that you have all the inputs that they needed, and you have shared all that you can, so just for them to purchase a product, because that's just the product that you're waiting for, okay? And basically that's it. Bring them to your page always. Give them content, and because everybody's gonna get bored if you keep posting that, right? So always give them content, different content as to what their benefits are, what are the pros and the cons of your product, so they could actually weigh it. In a way, you're engaging with them, and you can actually make them feel that you're being honest to them, okay? And always post content that will make them purchase when they can, okay? When they can. So that's the point of it. Always make them purchase when they can. Don't push it like you're so desperately needing them to buy it, okay? Now, also, you have to motivate them. Post photos, videos of success, post inspiring quotes, and have them interact. Let your people, or let your clients who bought your product, post some photos of them using your product or whatever that they've done, as a sort of a testimony, or let them speak about your product after purchasing. It's always good to have feedbacks from these people. So that's basically how you can make money from Facebook and actually drive them to your website, okay? Now, also with your website, always make sure that your shopping cart button is available and everything's working, okay? So basically that's all about how you can actually make money on Facebook, and I hope I've been of help, and hope to hear from you soon. And yeah, I still have a pending discussion over how to make actually drive traffic to your site and link exchanges and stuff, but I haven't had the time to record that, but as soon as I do, I'll actually post it. Thanks a lot, everybody, and have a great day. Bye.